I'm going to show you how to set up Visual Studio Code for C# in a few steps. So first, I've opened up Visual Studio Code. This is the start screen. I have previously worked with PowerShell, but I have not worked with C#. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and you can see there is C# there. That's just a folder. So what I've done is go to File, Open folder. So here, as you can see, I have a C# folder and I'm just going to select that C# folder. There's nothing in it, just empty. I'm going to select that folder and that's why you see C# there. So now I'm going to click on New File and I'm just going to type hello.cs. As soon as we've added it, notice that it's added C# icon. So this is without installing anything. So if you press enter, and now you can see a message has popped up down here. Do you want to install the recommended C# dev kit extension from Microsoft for the C# language? So this is what you need to install to get it C# to work with Visual Studio Code. So if I click install here, this will take me to the extensions tab here, and notice that it's saying installing. So this is directly from Microsoft, and you can see how many 9 million downloads there. And it's saying, do I want to connect my Microsoft account? So in this instance, I'll just simply not set up app. I'll just click close in there, and then I can set up my environment. So I'm just going to scroll down here and then down here. So when you get this option here, so we don't want to set up an account, but we'll skip that bit as it's not needed. We'll just set up our SDK here. So install .NET SDK, and it'll take you to here. So this is .NET 9, and I'm going to click install. So this is now installing the SDK. It says here, if I expand this, you may be asked for permissions to complete this installation. So let's see if it needs any administration permission. Notice down here, it's saying downloading .NET. So we'll let that process finish. There is some progress down here. As you can see, it's installing various bits here. So I'm on a 64-bit system. So it's installing 64-bit dependencies, and you can see this is moving forward. And I do have this message now, which says, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? So this is the .NET SDK. Yes, we do. So now this is launched and it's just installing .NET System Development Kit. So this will basically install all the dependencies needed by C# to work. So here the installation has succeeded, and you can see here that .NET collects data, user data, but you can change that setting if you really want to by doing opt out. So we'll just X out of these, and if I go back here, we can close this down. Don't need it, so we can X out. So it does say here that please reload Visual Studio Code to make it effective. So if we do reload, and if we now X out of this, so let's have a look at what else remains. So I'm just going to turn that off, and if we scroll down here, so we have now done the SDK, so we mark that as complete. Open a folder, it says here, which we've opened up here. We've opened up for the C#. Create your .NET project. So here's how you first create a .NET project. So choose a project template from Command Palette to scaffold your project. Once project is created, you can view the files in the Solution Explorer. So here, you can now choose project template. So if we go here, you can see that it's added .NET project. So we're going to create a new project, and you can see it's now giving us an option of what type of project we want. So we've got MAUI, we've got an Android application, Java, and what we really want, we go ASP.NET. So we'll do console application, and it's asking us to give a name. So we'll just call it first app, and then we're going to press enter to confirm. And where do we want this? So it says it's going to create for the core first app, or we can choose another directory. So we'll go with the default. That's where we want it, and it's saying solution file format. So we're just going to go with solution, the first one, and then it's going to create the project. So create the project. So that is created.